In this video, we will cover how templates can be used in the OrgChart application. We will cover three types of templates, which is a data template, which is a reusable template that can point to a data set or multiple data sets. We will cover the background template, which can give you a master page that can be branded according to your company's requirements. And we'll also show you box templates, how individual boxes can be made, or a library of box styles or box types, all of which can be saved in a template file. We start with the OrgChart file, a brand new file that will be used to import the data. In the import wizard, we navigate to the file that we're going to import. We go through the steps to complete the import, and finally the OrgChart is created. I'm going to save this as a normal OrgChart TOC file. Here I'm doing a save as, and the name of my file is step 1, and it says projects.toc. Let's say I want to add some branding, a logo, and perhaps a title to this chart. So I'll navigate to the View tab, and I'll select the master page. This gives me a blank page. Anything that I put on this page is going to show on all pages of the OrgChart. To add a logo to the master page, what we do is first we're in View, selecting the master page. So to put a logo here, we're going to go to Insert and Picture. Now we're going to do a selection of the logo. As soon as I do that, we can put that into place, and there we have a logo that's going to show on all pages of the OrgChart. Here we can also insert some text for the title of our chart using the text block. Here I've typed the text. Now we'll move it to the footer. And now we have a master page that contains both a logo and some text. I'm also going to add some information concerning the headcount for the organization. For this, I'm going to grab an auto text field right up here in the insert section. And what I want to use is a summary field value. I have selected headcount for the field name, and I'm going to actually display the field name as well. So I'll select that. I'll move that into place in the upper right hand corner. If we go to the View menu and then back to take a look at the normal view, we're going to see that we have the logo, the title for the page, and a head count field showing. And then as we drill into any part of the organization, it's going to continue to show that same information, and also our auto field here is going to change as we move through the organization. We can see it's a 32, the top level, and as we drill down to the organization, the number gets smaller. I'm going to save this chart file. Next, we're going to create a box style. To do that, we're going to edit one of these boxes. Off of the Home tab, I've selected a box, and then I pick the Properties, which gives me the box layout. I'm going to make some changes to this, and then we're going to set that as a default. I have created a box style and color that I like, and so back in the Properties dialog, I'm going to select the Set This Layout as a Default for new boxes. I'm going to click on that. Now further, I can propagate this style for the entire chart. I can use my paintbrush for that and simply select, let's do the entire chart with that style. Again, I'm going to save this and do a file save, and I have saved my chart as step1.toc. So we've created both a template for the background, we've created a box style that's going to be used. Watch what happens. We can remove all of the boxes from the chart simply by selecting all of these, hitting the delete key, and they're all gone. Next, I can save this as a new file, which is going to be a template. I'm going to do a save as, and this one is going to be my template. Call it template 1, and I'm going to change this from a project to actually a project template. At this point, I have closed all of the files, and I'm going to open the template. Here's the template file with nothing in it. If I look under Data and the Resync Properties, I will look through here and I will see that it's actually pointing at the file that I originally imported. And we have all of the properties for importing the file that we used the first time. So really, I'm starting with an empty template here, and all I really need to do is click on Resync Data, and it's going to bring in all of the chart objects. And with some simple formatting, you can see that this particular style now is a template that contains data and instructions for the actual background and the box style that I use. And as you can see, as I go through the chart, we can see that all the boxes have the same look and feel. Again, if you decided that you wanted to eliminate these boxes and use this template for another chart data set, you could certainly do that. You'd simply make those changes through the Data tab and the Resync properties. So these are the types of templates that you can create: a background, a box, and a data file, all in the OrgChart program. For any questions, contact us at orgchartpro.com, or you can reach us through sales@officeworksoftware.com.